Do you guys remember when we used to make this as kids? Probably not, because you guys are probably playing Minecraft. Anyways, new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This is an actual card, though. All right, look at it. It's this in card form, man. Anyways, let's go and check out some new Yu-Gi-Oh cards and talk a little bit about it. So, anyways, these are coming out in promotional pack 2018. Not sure when we get them in TC, but let's go and check them out, see if we find anything good with them. But it looks like we have a new card first off called Astral Ghouls. It's an Earth Zombie effect. 0 attack, 2,000 defense points. Its first effect says this card is normal summon. You can target one of your level 4 or lower monsters in your graveyard and special summon in defense position, but its effects are negated and banish it during the end phase. Well, okay. The second effect says, once per turn you can roll a 6-sided die. The level of all face-up monsters you control become the same level as that result until the end of this turn. Okay, well that's kind of interesting, except for, well, you kind of made this card at level 5. I don't know if there's a card that reduces specifically zombies. I know that there is one for, like, water monsters. I mean, it's not a bad effect, though. Just being able to get any level 4. It doesn't have to be a zombie. It is banished in the end phase, but obviously Link Summon, Exceed Summon. I wish it was when it's normal or special, because zombies have a lot of special summon abilities. I don't know. It has to be normal for the effect. Let me know if you guys think it's good at all. I do think this effect is kind of cool, but at the end of the day, you have no control over this. It's a random effect. Good luck. Alright, next up, we got the card that I'm actually interested in, Rain Bozu. So it's a Light Fairy Pendulum effect. Pendulum skill of 8, level 700. Let's go ahead and check out what the heck this thing does. So, once per turn, you get target a face-up monster you control gains 100 attack, X the difference between the number of cards in the 2 extra decks. What? Okay, that's kind of interesting, because at that point, you could potentially go up to 1,500. That is, unless you have, of course, pendulums in yours, then you can bump it up even technically further, because at the moment I don't think there's a limit, but more than likely you're probably not going to get like a huge amount. I think 1,500 would probably be the most, and then at that point you're playing nothing with extra deck. But anyways, if it was once per turn either player's turn, it wouldn't be that bad. It would be kind of, I would question running in some like anti-meta barrier statue thing where you'd be able to, again, during either player's turn, but that's not the case here. Anyways, the monster effect is during your turn, this card gains 200 attack times the difference of number of cards in the 2 extra decks. During your opponent's turn, this card gains 200 defense times the number between the number of cards in the 2 extra decks. The second effect, though, this card is attack change defense position at the end of the battle phase. Okay, that's kind of cool. And the third effect says, if this card is destroyed in the monster zone, you can play this card in your pendulum zone. Okay, that's kind of cool, but at the end of the day, I really just feel like it's mediocre. It doesn't have any stats itself, but you can potentially boost it up. And like I said, if 15 is the difference, that's like a 3k attacker, but still, it's still not good enough, even if you're foregoing your entire extra deck just for this card, and that's only in the very beginning. Unfortunately, I think it's just kind of a scuffed card. However, if you guys know any really insane combos, I know we recently did like a Ryokami, which you can get rid of like most of your cards in your extra deck with that. But is there any way where you can increase that amount to like an absurd amount to the point where it becomes super viable? I'm thinking some type of pendulum build, just to throw pendulum cards face up in the extra deck, you know? But overall, I just think that if this effect again was once per turn during either player's turn, it'd be so much better. But anyways, next up we have Bellcat Fighter. This is a Wind Machine Link effect. Link scale of 3, 2,000 attack. The links are top, left, and right. It requires 3 monsters, including, it has to have a token. So, Mecha Phantom Beast, what? Is that what, that's, okay. Anyways, it says, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can just special summon 1 Bellcat token. Oh, you know what this is? If you guys didn't know, spaceships. I don't know if this is supposed to be spaceships or Mecha Phantom support. You guys let me know. If you guys didn't know, spaceships is such an old archetype. It's not really that viable. Mecha Phantom Beast, not the most viable either, but I mean, at least some token support. Next up, we have a new card called Link Party, and oh my gosh, this card has 6 effects. Alright, so this is a normal spell card that says you can only activate 1 card with this card's name per turn. First effect says apply one of these effects based on the number of original attributes amongst Link monsters on the field. Alright, so the first effect says Link monsters you control gain 500. Second effect says Link monsters your opponent controls lose 1,000. You gain 1,500. You get to inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent. If you have 5, you get to special summon 1 monster with 2,500 or more attack from your deck. 6, destroy all monsters your opponent controls with 3,000 less attack. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I mean, it has a lot of different effects, right? But you get to only apply 1 of these. I mean, yeah, this is a pretty cool effect, but if you already have... Is this... it's just... on the field. It can be your opponent's too. But if your opponent has that many monsters, I'm pretty sure they're going to have something that negates you from doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So, I don't know. It's an interesting card at the end of the day. But if it was like a continuous, I could maybe see some decks trying it. But overall, I just think that, again, it's not during either players. I don't know. I just think it's kind of a scuffed card. But you guys let me know if you guys have any cool combos with it or ideas. Next up, we have Matching Outfits, which is a normal trap card that says reveal the top cards of both decks, and if you do, and if those cards are the same type, monster, spell, trap, each player adds the revealed card to the hand, otherwise each player banishes their card. Okay. Well, that's very interesting. I don't know how viable that is, because your opponent still gets the +1 at the end of the day. I don't know, dude. Like, this card is super random. This card is super random. It's like time for the randoms, and then like, you know, random Mecha Phantom Beast / like spaceship support, like Victory Viper, and then Rainbow Zoo. What? I mean, maybe this is early on. We're just taking a look at a few new cards without any of the support. I was just more hyped about this card because I saw that thumbnail because they put that on the organization over here, and I was like, dude, what the heck is this, dude? Did I click on the wrong website? But that's cool. But anyways, you guys can let me know your thoughts on any of these cards down below. I really feel like there's really nothing that's too special. Astral Ghouls is one that, like, again, if it had the fact of a special summon, it might be viable. But overall, I don't think any of these cards have any uses. But that's, of course, the reason for these discussion videos. If you guys got any cool ideas with them, I'd love to hear in the comment section below. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to see more new Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Yu-Gi-Oh discussion videos.